And just when you think you might be over them, life has a way to just bring them back in your life. Whether that be that you see them, whether that you see a glimpse of them, their car, or something that resembles them, the color of someone's hair, the fragrance that you can smell from a certain perfume that someone's wearing, a food that you see, a snack that they once got, a character from a movie and show that they love and were obsessed with growing up, or the name, just the name, seeing that name over and over again, or the car model of their car over and over again. I have had that. I have had that a lot, over and over and over again. And I'm just gonna start talking here, but sometimes it's weird. It's weird to have that because your heart just sinks, your body wants to drop to the floor, you feel all nervous because you think it's them, or you smell the fragrance that they once wore, a signature smell that they had, and you think that maybe they're around you. You see their car, exact car model, color. You think that's them, but it's not. Or someone that just looks like them, but you can't see their face because they're not facing your way. They're not facing you. And when they turn around, it's not them completely, but you still think. And it's hard. It's hard because you might be moving on completely and you might be totally fine. You might be thinking, "Oh, I'm over it. I feel better. I feel like myself." And just when you think you can do it, life has to send you a curveball. Life throws you that curveball in ways of just seeing their name pop up more and more, seeing the car model in different colors more and more. And then maybe sometimes you might actually see them, or sometimes you might actually see their car, or sometimes out of nowhere, you might get a text. Just when you thought that you were moving on, they pull you back in, or life just pulls you back in and says, we're not done here yet. We're not done here yet. You can say that as long as you want, but I'm going to pull you in one more time. I want to see how you react. I want to see if this is really something you're over, and I'm going to test you. I'm going to see if you can really go through this. So I'll send you the car. I'll send you the person that doesn't even look like them, but looks like them. I'll send you a smell. I'll send you the food. I'll send you their name over and over again, and I'll see how you react. If I could count on my fingers how many times this has happened to me in the past year, it is a lot, a very much a lot. And I can recall one moment specifically. I remember now that I'm talking about this. Last year, I went to a 7-Eleven. This was maybe 2, 3 months after the breakup, and this was when Coke was doing their like share a Coke bottle with so and so name, right? I go to the 7-Eleven and I go to the get a Coke because that's what I was wanting at the time. This was during summertime. And I went to go get Coke zero sugar, and I see share a Coke with my ex's name on it. For the for the sake of the story, we'll call her Tiffany. Share a Coke with Tiffany. I'm like, "What the heck? This is crazy." And I'm like, "That's so weird. That's so weird." And I'm like, just for the heck of it, I'm just gonna grab it just because it's funny. I grab the Coke, right? And as soon as I grab it and take it off the shelf, the Coke that was behind this Coke that says Tiffany on it moves forward just because that's how they do it at the refrigerators. You take one soda out, all of them come forward. Well, the Coke that was behind this Coke, it says share a Coke with now their current partner. My ex's current partner. Tiffany's current partner. Not me, someone else. And I see that name. And that's when I just stood there shocked for I would say like a minute. I couldn't believe it. I didn't like it. I was shocked. I was like, why, how? This is such a coincidence. Why and how could this happen? And for the sake of it, I say, you know what? Maybe I don't even want this Coke. I'm gonna put it back. And as soon as I'm about to put it back, I said, wait, I'm not even gonna put it back on the same shelf. I moved it to an entirely different shelf because I was like, I'm not gonna do this. But it's like it's a curveball to send you that. Or another one I could remember. I remember driving down this road. I was actually going to go to church in the morning, and the car in front of me was just a Kia Soul, regular old Kia Soul. I didn't really think of much of it, but we stop at a stoplight, and at this stoplight, I just kind of look at their license plate, and it says the name of a dog that my current partner has. I was shocked. I again, I was just I was shocked. I didn't know what to think. I was like, I did not expect this. Yeah, that could have been a coincidence more in and of itself, but it was just more of like, whoa, all right then. And then there's been instances where I would see their car, and I remember the first time I saw like their car model. I'm speaking, and seeing their car model, I didn't feel good. And their car is super unique in the point that it isn't really like a normal sedan. And I was just kind of like, this is going to be hard. But little by little, it would get a little bit easier. Seeing the car models in different colors, it would only be hard if I ever saw that car model in the same exact color that she has, because then my mind would instantly say, is that her car? Is that her? How do you feel being maybe a couple feet from this person? Maybe in the other lane, maybe on the opposite side of the road. How do you feel? And I don't know. It makes me feel so shocked, so weak to know that this person that once I spent my life with, once that I shared an apartment with for 2 years, is now just across from me, is now just on the other side of this street. Life will throw you curveballs and to see if you're ready for it. Life will really throw you curveballs to see if you've gotten over this person, to see if you are ready. And sometimes they'll just throw you the curveball just to see how you react. But it's always so hard because when you think back on it, you think just the fact that they were a part of your life, that they knew your deepest secrets, they know more about you than even maybe you can think of yourself. They know your family, they know your pets, and you know theirs. You guys have slept in the same bed. You guys have shared intimate moments, tragic moments, good and bad. So seeing someone that was once a lover now a stranger, it feels weird, it feels odd. Life throws you these curveballs to see if you're ready for it. If you're to see if you're ready to face someone that knows you deeper than you can imagine. And I can admit it, I'm not. I always like to think I am. And it is true. Like I can move on and I have moved on and I feel good about myself. But when I'm met face to face with the fact that they are here, I get shocked. I get weak. And even though if I get weak, I still tell myself that it's okay, that it's not the end of the world. And I just remind myself over and over again that they are just a person, just like I am. Life will throw you these curveballs to see if really you are ready to move on. And it's okay to say if you're not, or it's okay to say if you are until you're met face to face with it. But I think little by little, you'll get used to it. And eventually you'll probably see that car or see that person. And instead of being feeling weak or in shock, maybe you can give them a smile.